Yo, what's going on, guys? It's me, Jedi. Today, we're looking at one of the greatest, if not the greatest basketball player of all time, LeBron James. So, let's go. Alright, starting with number 1, LeBron James' basketball career. Of course, all of you guys know him as a basketball player, and he's definitely either number 1 or 2 on the greatest of the all-time list. And there are really good reasons why. He has won multiple MVPs, 4 to be exact, and he also won back-to-back MVP. And he also won Finals MVP 3 times with 2 different teams, 2 in the Miami Heat and 1 in Cleveland. And now he's working on winning one with the Lakers. And he's basically the guy who carries teams, dominates, and definitely, in my opinion, the greatest basketball player of all time. But I will tell you why at the end of the video. Number 2. So this is probably the greatest reason for why he is the best player of all time. It's just because of the fact that he's just super tall, big, athletic, and he's ambidextrous. So he writes with his left hand, he does art with his left hand, that's his favorite thing to do, and with his right hand, he lays up, shoots, and all that basketball related stuff. So he's able to use both these things, and of course, when you see him on the floor, he can shoot with his left hand, he can shoot with his right hand, he can lay it up, dunk it, and he can do anything with both hands, and he can pretty much just do anything on the floor. And just because of how smart he is, he's able to use his hands at the right time to make the right opportunities and plays for his teammates. One of the number 3, like I said before, his favorite subject was art, and it was always really hard for him because of the fact that he had really big hands, because he is 6'8", so his hands are really big, and he could never really get a good pencil to hold, and he wasn't able to pursue his art career. So, of course, he chose basketball. It's definitely a good idea, but his interest was in art, and his favorite subject was also in art. Number 4 is he was really close friends with his friends, one of the greatest entertainers of all time, Jay-Z. And Jay-Z and him always take a lot of pictures, and they post on Instagram and all those social media platforms, and they title it La Familia. And both of these guys are very good, or very close friends, and they're both great examples of what African American men have accomplished and how, and then their greatness as they entered the entertainment business. Speaking of African Americans, LeBron James was the very first African American to ever be featured on Vogue, so he was definitely able to set that. Set his foot in the stone, and after him many followed, but he was able to just kind of break that ice and get in, and he was the very first African American to be in Vogue, so that really set him apart from the rest of the African American community people, and he's basically opened that gateway for the rest of them. Number 6 is that LeBron James was not born into a family with a very good financial stance, so of course he had to give up a lot of things, he had to sacrifice a lot, but at the end of the day, he put in his effort. Very hard worker, and him being 6'8" and 275 really helped, but he was able to get into a really good high school just using his basketball career, and he was also able to use his football career. So number 7, we're talking about his football career. His football career was actually very well known. He was a tight end, and of course, coming out of high school, you see a 6'8" kid who's 270 pounds who no one can tackle, so of course the quarterback's going to throw it to him, and he was able to make a lot of great plays, and a lot of people say that he was definitely going to make a really good stance in the NFL if he joined, and many scouts knew that they were going to draft LeBron, but LeBron made the heartbreaking but right choice of choosing basketball. Go join my squad, guys. Instagram, like, comment, subscribe, and basically do everything that you need to do to get my attention if you want to see a video that you really like. Other than all that, guys, thanks so much for watching, and make sure you guys subscribe. Alright. Thank you guys. Bye.